Hello and welcome to this today. We're doing total drama swap Pahkitew. Okay, so the teams in this season are London, as you know, but I think this would just be cool. Those teams would be cool. So Sam, Eva, Sadie, Lindsay, and Beth versus Cody, Owen, Tyler, Katie, Lashana, Sadie, and Courtney. Okay, so in the building episode, look at this, like with Courtney there and Lashana maybe would help a little and Cody maybe would help a little and Owen would help with building of this building making, yeah. They are winning totally. And who's eliminated from this team? Yeah, sadly it's still Stacy. Okay. In the next episode, I think Ezekiel would totally win it, especially with like Owen, Lashana, and Sadie all being, I think, too fat for this challenge. Yeah? So they are winning and they are eliminating Sadie. Like, from people that are bad at this challenge, he's the most useless. Okay, then the balloons episode, and I think they would almost win it, but then Tyler would fuck it up for the whole team, so they are voting him off. Okay, and the truth or dare challenge. I think in the truth challenge, team Maskwak would totally win this, except for like Sam, yeah. And in the dare challenge, Sam and Noah maybe, yeah, and Lindsay maybe. But the Maskwak is totally winning. And do you know who Maskwak is eliminating? Yeah, you guessed it, Sam. So not only the OGs, so that's more interesting. After some, okay. So, who do I think would lose this episode? I'm sorry, but I think it would be Masquak losing. Yeah, and just look at this team. Courtney, Lashana, Owen, yeah, they would totally win it, that team. Kate would also help. I think Cody would be the worst one at this challenge here. And here, yeah, maybe Lindsay would help a little. So they are voting Eva off. They noticed her, how she acts, and they don't want to keep that around. Okay. In the monkeys episode, like with being there to really help the team, totally, Owen helping, yeah, Courtney helping, yeah, Kinesewak is winning once again, and because there is no one to switch Stitch on Ella or any Ella, they are going normally to the elimination, and you know who they're eliminating? They're eliminating Noah. I think the girls would vote together for Noah, Ezekiel would vote for Lindsay or Beth, and Noah would vote for the other one. So Ezekiel is totally safe. Yeah, that's that's the funniest part. And of course, because there isn't such a thing in any of those places where mass clues where there are less guys on the opposing team, he doesn't end up saying something like that. Maybe he would hear, but actually in the cave episode there is still no winner, and the swap would, I think, still happen. Chris would be like, "Oh yeah, we're making the swap," but only because I think Lindsay and Beth are too close, so Beth is swapping with Katie. In the free zones and a baby episode, who loses? I'm checking. Okay. Masquak wins. Masquak wins. Oh shit, I didn't add the ones. Above? um, and above. That is the puking, no, hide and seek. And this is the island, yeah, something like that. Sorry, I forgot to do this. Okay, and I think Mascot would win this episode because of their team. Like, their team is so much more baby. Yeah. And who do I think this can say like eliminate Cody? They're eliminating him totally because Cody is the most useless one of the team. Hide and seek. Who do I think wins immunity here? Ezekiel is the one to look for them, the one who drinks it all. Yeah, so he wins immunity as well. And Lashana also wins immunity just like she did in Ireland. And is eliminated here. So what I think happens is Ezekiel and Owen vote together. Lashana and Courtney vote together. And those three become best friends and they vote together as well. They vote for Courtney because she's strong, she's in their alliance, she's really annoying as well. Yeah. They vote for Lindsay, I think, or Beth, yeah, Beth, because she's the strongest one of the alliance, and they vote for Owen because he's the strongest one out of their alliance. And each of their alliances are targeting another alliance, and they are the biggest alliance. So we like their vote wins. So Courtney is out instead of Dave. Yeah, that's weird. Okay, so in the island blows up challenge, Lashana wins once again. Lashana wins immunity once again. There is no one to make the island even worse, but the island, there's something still with the island. I think Owen maybe would puke on it on the tree mechanic system, or maybe like Courtney to show her butt side, like to us, not to herself. Or maybe Lindy or Beth. And yeah. And who do I think is eliminated? So they vote together. They form an alliance. Lashana, Owen, and Ezekiel versus their alliance, which is already there. Lizzie, Beth, and Katie. They vote for Owen, and they vote for Beth. They vote for Beth. Yeah. So there is a tie between those two, and they revote. I think yes. And what happens here is that Ezekiel normally votes for Beth, but Lashana thinks about it. Like, yeah, they normally vote for Owen. Lashana thinks about it because she can vote out Beth and make it another tie and like do someone for someone to win a tie. But I think Lashana, as Lashana, she's smart. She would vote for Owen. She's the stronger one. He's the stronger one. She would want him out of the game. She doesn't want him in the game, so she votes for him and she kicks him out. Okay, so then in the Big Mountain, which I made a double elimination because I think this should stay top 3, and this would be cool as a double elimination. Lashana finishes the first one. Oh. Lashana finishes as the first one. Then it's actually Ezekiel who finishes. So Ezekiel is safe as well. And then one of them. So Katie finishes the last one. I can already tell you. She's like the least in their alliance. She's not doing this. Pahkitew is out since the second episode. Into the final 5, she went far. And who do I think finished the first one out of them? I think it's Lindsay by like a little bit. Her food was under like 5 seconds earlier, and Beth is eliminated here. Yeah, sorry. For the talent episode, I think that's obvious. Like, Lashana wins it. She goes to the finale, straight to the finale with Lindsay. Yes, sorry, but Ezekiel has no chance of winning this. Ezekiel has no chance of winning this challenge. He's so eliminated in here. Okay, so now who was eliminated instead of who? Stacy instead of Beardo. Sadie instead of Leonard. Tyler instead of Amy. Sam instead of Rodney. Eva instead of Sammy. In the Monkeys episode, Noah instead of Ella. Cody instead of her. Courtney instead of Dave. Instead of Scarlett here. Owen instead of Max and Scarlett. Katie and F instead of. Where is Jasmine? Where is Jasmine? Can you see her? Because I cannot. Okay, I can see her. I'm here. Then instead of Sugar. And we're instead of Sai and character gets the amount of screen time. So Stacy gets an amount of screen time, got a little bit more. Then Tyler, which gets the same as Amy did. That's a lot of screen time. That's good. No, it's the same amount of screen time as Ella did, and a lot of screen time. Cody gets more screen time as Topher did. Courtney gets the same amount of time as David. That's screen time for us. That's good. Here did Ezekiel and LaShawn with Lindsay get the same amount of time as Sean did.